Damn. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of 15 Seconds of Fame. I'm your boy Dion. I'm so excited that you guys decided to join me today. Of course, I got the place all decked out. And you'll find out why here in a couple seconds. But if this is your first time coming to the page, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. That way you'll know when I got hot new videos, hot new reactions coming to you. And that way you'll find out more about the page. Okay? So make sure you do that. Shout out to all the new subscribers out there. And then also I am going to be vlogging soon. So I'll be, make sure you guys be on the lookout for my first vlog. So I'm super excited about that. But today we're going to be reacting to Miss Beyonce, the Renaissance album. All right, so I told you that the album came out last week. It came out on Friday the 29th, and it's called Renaissance. This is it's slated to be one of the most anticipated albums of the year. Probably the decade, I don't know, but the year, anyway. The album went #1 in over 100 countries, and that number is probably going to increase. But as of last Friday, these were the numbers. 7 of her singles sat in the top 7 of iTunes. This was last week, so things could change. This is slated to be the 7th. Actually, it hasn't come out yet, but reports, allegedly, reports are saying that this could debut at #1. So, if you've been keeping track of her career, you know that this would be the 7th #1 album, and she would be one of the only females to achieve that feat. So we're super excited about that. And then also this week, the single "Break My Soul" is going to be #6 on Billboard Hot 100. Okay, so of course, before I get into what I think about the album and everything, I want to talk to you about a little bit about the drama, the controversy since the shits hit the fan. Okay, I'll save the best for last. The first one I want to talk about is Monica Lewinsky. Monica Lewinsky. She was like, well, first of all, before we get into Monica, there is a line on, if you know anything about the music that's come out recently, Lizzo had a line in her song "Girls," and it said the word spaz. There were some people overseas that mentioned that this is not a nice word. It means something else in a different language. So, being the bigger person that she was, no pun intended, she removed it. Okay. So Beyonce actually had the same word, and the word is spaz. She had the same word in one of her songs, Heated, with the one that Drake helped write, and she had to remove it. Okay. Now I say that to say this. Monica Lewinsky is like, okay, you made a lyric about me in 2013. Monica Lewinsky, all on my gown. She wants her to remove that. So that was funny. That was hilarious. I just found that out today. So I just wanted to bring that up. One of the things that I found that was a little funny was Diane Warren. Now, if you know anything about music, Diane Warren is a legend. She's been in the game for a long time. Academy Award nominated. I'm not sure if she's won yet, but Academy Award nominated multiple times. She is a brilliant songwriter. She's some of the songs that you guys may know of. She wrote "Have You Ever?" She wrote "Have You Ever?" What's another one? Thinking of "Have You Ever?" Dang. Okay, well, she's wrote "Have You Ever" by Brandy. I'm trying to think of there's a Monica song that she wrote. "For You I Will." There you go. I'm like, what the hell? I was drawing a blank, but "For You I Will" from the Space Jam soundtrack. So Diane Warren is super dope, super cool, very respected in the industry. She wrote a comment, didn't really post anybody's name, but we knew who she was talking about. She was like, how can you have 20 songwriters, more than 20 songwriters on one song? Now, I just thought this was a little funny because Beyonce has used her before on the I Was Here song on 4, the album 4. It came out in like 2011 or something like that. But I just thought that was a little funny. I thought that was a little shady. Like, are you upset that she didn't ask you for a song for this album and you just decided to kind of be shady? And naturally, it's 20 people on the song because 20 people didn't help write that song. Of course, it's not 20 people in the booth, throwing out lyrics. Diane. And I stand for you, Diane. I stand for you. I love you, Diane. But I won't tolerate the Beyonce blasphemy. We won't do that, Diane. So the reason why it's 20 people, just so you guys are wondering if you guys aren't really into music like that. There's 20 people on the credits because of the samples, of the people who actually wrote it, of the production. And if it has anything dealing with samples, the people who wrote the song, generally the people who produced the beat, everyone involved in the kit and caboodle when it comes to the masters have to be on that song. And I'm going to bring you up to my last point when it comes to the drama. Khalees. Now, just like I stand for Diane, I stand for Khalees. Like the first two albums, well, actually the first two albums and then the Food album was lit. You guys never heard the Food album, make sure you do that. But what I say that to say, Khalees, we were rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. To bring you up to speed, she was talking shit because she said that, Chad and Pharrell, who is of the Neptunes, we guys know them, right? She said that they, allowed Beyonce to use the drum pattern and some of the instrumentation from Milkshake, her song that they produced for her, without her even knowing. Come here, Khalees. Come here. Come on in. If you wanted to be upset at somebody, it wasn't the artist. It wasn't Beyonce. It was Pharrell. It was Chad. Because she had to ask them permission. So that would have been the first person I went to, and I would have asked questions first before I made the nasty ass comment saying that she did it on purpose. I would have did that. Because it just wasn't right. Like she just really started talking like, shit out of nowhere. And I'm just like, man, you really could have addressed this a different way. I feel like you could have asked a couple questions. And then also I feel like you didn't really have to go to social media with that. I was a little taken back by that because, we stand. My microphone's messing up. But no, I just stand for her. And so I'm just a little pissed off by that, that two women can't get together, or two women or one woman can appreciate that somebody's even trying to bite off of their song. Like, this is hip hop. This is, popular music. A lot of it is, sample based, especially on the radio now. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that she wanted to take that song and do that, you should consider that a compliment. And definitely you should have considered a compliment when your ass wasn't on there as the writer. Okay? Okay.
Okay, so I had to update the video with some information right here because I recorded the video last week and I'm just now uploading the video. Don't judge. But I had to do my journalistic due diligence by making sure that I said that word correctly, one, and then two, making sure I updated it. Beyonce did not release, but she did take the Khalees's name off of the sample. She totally took Chad and Pharrell's name off as well. So she took the La La La. out of the ending of Energy. Not only that, but she did debut at #1. So congrats to her.
The whole album is dope. I mean, the songs are super unique. This is not an album that I was 100% expecting. What I can say about Beyonce is that she could be extremely trendy and innovative at the same time. So two things could be super true about her. One thing that I do know about her is that she'll have like an idea and a song, and sometimes it'll be cheesy. Sometimes the idea will be in the first verse and it doesn't really carry out the theme of the whole entire song. In my opinion, this is just me. That didn't happen with this album. I felt like the song carried out, the theme all the way through the song. I felt like she didn't rely on like cheesy B-Day lyrics. I didn't feel like this was B-Day. Because naturally the most danceable album that she's ever come out with was B-Day. So naturally in my head, that's where I was going to relate or compare the two albums. So this did not sound like B-Day. Actually, this kind of makes B-Day sound cheesy, but of course you see the progression as an artist. But yeah, I like the fact that she highlighted so many Black, queer, LGBT individuals like T.S. Madison. I love you, T.S. I love you. She did T.S. Madison. She had Grace Jones, which we know is one of the biggest advocates and one of the pioneers in the disco and LGBT community. We love her. We stand for Grace. She had, who else? Tina Marie, a sample from Tina Marie. She had a sample from Miss Honey. She had a sample from DJ Skrillex, or I'm sorry, DJ Skrillex worked on some of the albums. And also, I think Noah Wave was, producers on the album as well. One thing that I noticed is that she worked with more women on this album than I've ever seen her work with. And that's always been like some of the people always kind of talk shit about that a little bit, because she talks about like female empowerment and shit like that. But I think this is probably the first time I've seen her work with more women ever, especially with the song Duo Noble Wave. Do I have a favorite song? I don't have a favorite song. I think my favorite song keeps changing, but I think at first, I don't know what like. Okay, so I think the whole album is dope, but like literally when I first turned it on, and it was the song "I'm That Girl," the sample, I heard these motherfuckers ain't stopping me. These motherfuckers ain't stop. I'm like, what is this? And then she rapped. Then she was like singing over. I'm like, oh, that's dope. So that was like the first song hit me. It did. It hit me. I was a fan from the first listen because it didn't sound like anything that I heard from her before. And then like as it just goes on, just like cozy. I like the lyrics. I like the fact that she shouted out the LGBT flag with all the colors. She named all the colors. I'll put the flag right here so you can see it. Or right here. Boop. So she did. She named all the colors. It was super dope. I like the lyrics in Cozy. I like the beat. I like the production. I like the background. I like the instrument. Just super dope. Move was one of my favorites. I'm not even gonna sit here and lie to you or hold you to tell you that I can pick a song, because of course it's been a couple days and my favorite keeps changing. One of the ones that I think that one of the ones that I really feel deep down in my soul is Heated. The chorus, feel it deep down in my soul. I don't know what it is. I think it's because of the harmonies, but I just feel it. I feel that song. I love the vocal production on Plastic Off the Sofa and Virgo's Groove, which everybody is feeling Virgo's Groove. Do I think that this is going to be something that I listen to a lot? I think so. Absolutely. I could hear myself listening to this a lot. Do I think it's going to be do crazy in the clubs? I live in Florida. So Fort Lauderdale and Wilton Manors is not that far. And if you know anything about Wilton Manors, that's one of the biggest LGBT communities in the United States. So do I think the kids are going to love this. They have a spot called Hunters. I think they're going to go crazy for this album in Hunters, and I think they're going to be playing it in the Manor, which is downtown. I'm going to go there this weekend, okay? But no, I 100% think that the clubs are going to love this. Thank you. Do I think that she has the chance to win Album of the Year? I don't think she wants to win Album of the Year anymore. I think she felt like she's played by the rules. I think she felt like she's tried to make a classic album that the industry would like, that's radio friendly, that will stand the test of time. And I just don't think that she feels like that anymore. She is just in a spot where she's just comfortable with making art, not really putting her music in a box as far as a genre. She's about making fucking art. Okay? So, this is going to be, right now, there's not an album that's touching this for me. Lizzo's album, I'm so sorry, but this made Lizzo's album seem like it came out 4 years ago. So sorry. And Lizzo's album just came out like 3 weeks ago. But yes, I am a fan of the album. I stand for the whole album. Production, everything. I can't wait to see the visuals. Now, I do want to mention they stated that, the visuals will be coming out a little bit later. She wanted to do something different. She didn't want to do what she's done in the past, come out with the album and then premiere all the videos, and then you have a clear, idea of the correlation between the song, the artist, and the video. She wanted you to create, I read that she wanted you to create your own narrative. She wanted the fans to create their own narrative and to enjoy the songs, enjoy the music first. So I like that. I like the fact that she's doing that. She's kind of changing it up a little bit. I can't talk too much good about this album, and it's still fairly early. So I want to kind of, see what the consensus is out there. But I'm jamming to it. I love it. So I hope you guys are jamming to it too. Make sure you guys put down in the comments how you guys are enjoying the album, what's your favorite songs, and just, what you didn't like about the album, or what you thought she should have changed, or just give me your honest feedback about the album. I would love to hear that. If this is your first time coming to the page, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. That way you'll know when I got more hot ass videos for you here on this page. And then also make sure you send me, if you want me to react to something, send me something. Send me a message so I can know what you want me to react to. All right? I am your boy Dion. This is 15 Seconds of Fame. Until next time, peace out.